Guys, welcome back to the channel. Magic Uncovered. I have more pin mail. It is now starting to dwindle, as I had said before. I bought a whole bunch more stuff, but I am just having a ton of fun with this pin collecting journey, and I'm learning a lot of things, and now I am scaling back a lot. I have learned a lot, and I think what I'm going to do towards the end of the month is do a recap of tips and tricks that I've learned just brand new starting out to pin collecting for anybody who's watching and is getting like caught up in the emotions of Pin Drop Tuesday and all of these people selling all of the new drops and wanting things right away. I think a big key to pin collecting is patience. But what I want to talk about today, and I'm going to jump right into it, is 3 shops that I shopped from on Whatnot. Two of them are new to me shops that I have bought. I have seen one of them, her show before, and have really wanted to buy from her. So I finally pulled the trigger on that, and I'm super excited about it. This first one is a new to me shop called Riversfinds. I will link them down below as well, so you can go check them out. A really sweet seller, had some really great deals on a bunch of pins that I thought were like really good, compared to prices that I have seen of them, and I wanted to get a few traders. So I got, let me see if I can just open, I thought I had kind of opened these. The first one was this Inkwell. This is Scar from the Inkwell series. I do have Hades from this collection. I mean, I think people have mixed feelings about this collection. I really like these. I like the black and white. I'm going to open it up. And you can see there, it was $22.99 retail. She had several boards that were $20 starts or 2 for $36, which is what I took advantage of. I got two pins from that board for $36. So this worked out to be $18, which is the price you would pay. I think if you had a discount with the annual pass or something, it might be 20% off of pins. But either way, I thought that was a great deal. It's not like way overmarked. So I don't collect Lion King, but I thought this would be great to have as a trader later on in the future. And that was a great price. And I do really like this series. I don't know if I'll be able to collect the whole thing. They're coming out, they've been releasing this year. This one released in May. It was an LE of 4,000, and Hades came out earlier. I think Ursula has come out, and maybe the old hag from Snow White. So I can't remember them all. But yeah, they're slowly releasing throughout this year each month, and I really liked the series, the black and white. So there we have Scar. And then the second part to the 2 for $36 was a Disneyland Paris pin. Super cute pin. I have been eyeing this series. They're just, you know, kind of too expensive for me to buy them all. This is Eeyore, Lily of the Valley. Released this year, open edition pin. I believe 2025. There are 5 pins in this set. One of the ones I really want to get is Mushu, but there's Tinkerbell and I think maybe a couple other Winnie the Pooh characters. But there's the back of it, Disneyland Paris. It's so good. So I have a little Pooh board, and this will go up on there. So this one was a really good one to snag for $18. They are 12 euros over there in Paris, which is right around $14. So, I mean, $18 is not bad. I think a lot of the Disneyland Paris pins, they vary in how much people will resell them for, but generally you'll find somebody that has the ability to get it from somebody over in Paris, and then they will ship them here, and then the person here will resell them to cover their costs and shipping and taxes and whatever. So that to me was not a bad price. They usually go, I think, between $20 and $25 depending on the pin from Paris. So, and even 30 on some of them. Okay, and then this next one, she did have a $5 or $7 board. I can't remember, but this one ended up being $5. It's my second Munchling. The previous video, I talked about getting my very first one. This is Angel Acai Bowl, which I love acai bowls. This is from Series 2. There's the back. Again, these retail $34.99 for a pack of 5, so right around $7 each. They are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. These are huge pins. Like if you compare to like you know, they are big pins to be that many in a pack, and, you know, a very large number of pins in this series. So very cute. So I picked that up for $5. Again, like, I'm not chasing the entire set, but some of them are very cute, and I thought I could pick some of them up as I see them at good prices. But she also had a buyer's giveaway, which I won, and this was it. It is so stinking cute. I have never seen this pin before. I don't know if I've seen other bottle caps, but this is Pooh Bear's Honey Soda, a sweet treat. It was meant to be because, again, like, I have a Pooh Bear board, and this is from 2003. It was the Soda Pop series, and it was open edition. These were $6.50 when they came out. There were 11 pins in this series. It's super cute. I looked at some of the other ones. It's a lot of Winnie the Pooh. I think I saw Eeyore and Piglet. But there's also Tinkerbell and maybe Pluto or Goofy. So these are a really cute set or series if you were interested in looking at them or looking at starting a new one. So that's everything that I picked up from Riversfinds. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was super happy with these that I picked up and really great prices. The next one is a shop I have shopped from before, Pingeniejay on Whatnot. I did win the sticker giveaway, which was nice. I love stickers. I like the sticker giveaways, to be honest. I know other people don't like them, but I like adding new stickers to the pile. So here are the stickers that came in there, like a lot of princesses and then Jiminy. And then they also had some Paris pins up, and one of them that I have been eyeing and wanting. I paid a little bit more than I think, you know, I probably could have gotten a couple of dollars cheaper, but honestly, like, I like the seller. I like their shows, and I like supporting some of the smaller sellers on Whatnot. For a couple of dollars is not a big deal. This is Emile and Remy. It's so cute. All of the Disneyland Paris pins that came out, these are open edition. The Ratatouille ones are so cute. This was $22. Again, retail is the same as this one. It was about 12 euros over there. But let's be real, I'm not going to Disneyland Paris anytime soon. So you know, just definitely pick and choose what you like, because there are, again, so many releases. Just like over here, it's impossible to own every single pin unless that's what you want to do in your life, in your business, which would be so cool, by the way, but I cannot do that. So I picked that up. Those released last year. Again, a really fun series, and I like Ratatouille and collect some Ratatouille, so that's why I wanted to pick that one up. And then I got this little thing for $4. This is Jack Skellington from the Disney Racers Car Mystery Series from 2016. Let's see, there's the back. It says Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I think it says 2016. I'm not sure, but I got this for $4 because I had $1 off a $5 coupon, which I used. So this was running for $5, and I got it for $4, which I thought was awesome. I don't want all the cars from this series. I did get the Pirates one, and I got that one from Pingeniejay. So I picked up this one as well to go with my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. There were 16 pins in the set. I am not sure if this like retail price was correct, but it was $27.99 for two. That doesn't sound right, but I have no idea really how much this retailed for, but I think it's super cute. $4, can't beat that. And then the last shop that I shopped from was Rachel, and I am gonna butcher this last name so bad. I am so sorry. Rachel Job or Gob. It's G-O-B is the last name. And she is on both Instagram and Whatnot, I believe. I have been in her shows before just to kind of see. She does such a fun build-a-board. I have been wanting to build a board from her show for a while now, and I'll show you what I mean by that. The first thing, though, I want to show is the giveaway that I won. So let's see. It comes, like, I think they just pre-packaged some things like this. It says thank you. Very, very cute. And it came with these stickers. Oh, Sally, I haven't seen this one before. That's really cool. And then it came with a pretty postcard, if I can show it the right way. Oh my gosh. Here, Alice in Wonderland. That's probably why I'm confused. So there we go, Alice in Wonderland. It's a really pretty postcard. I love the postcards that people send out. And then this seems like a build your face bell. Very pretty. So this is a sticker sheet. And the main reason I purchased was because I wanted to build a board. So what you do is you pick your board color, and honestly, like, I don't resell, I don't sell on Whatnot, I don't sell on things, and I'm not going to the parks anytime soon, so I don't need a million of these Pinfolio boards, but I do want a couple of fun colors in my collection, and I thought this would be a great way to get it. This teal, which I think they call Tiffy blue, to be honest, and it's way more blue on camera than in person. It's almost like a teal, like a sea green type of color. So you pick your board, and then you pick 3 pins off of her $7 pin board, and it's a front and back. I think she has an amazing selection of things on there. So these go pretty quick. This was $37 for everything. And what she did have was an unopened pack of Munchlings and was willing to open it and let you choose from there. So this apparently would normally be a higher price Munchling, like more on the $10 or $12 side. But this is Baymax Toasted S'more. This is Chip Dark Chocolate Ganache. And then this is Hades Blueberry Jam Ice Cream. Very fun. This is all from Series 1. Now I did, like, the counterpart Dale did not come out of this pack, and she didn't have that one. So I have picked that up separately. That is coming later because you can't have Chip without Dale. And I just think they're so cute. But yeah, so she was willing to open up this and let you pick from there, even though this one's a more expensive Munchling. And there was a second bag, and these came right out of the pack, which is awesome. Now they didn't come with their pin backs, which, you know, I'm not mad about because I got plenty of pin backs extra, but I do kind of wish they sent the pin backs, because technically you're paying, you know, for the pin, but it is all good. And there we go, the back of that one. So I'm excited to put these up, and this again was from Series 1. Let's see. Then I also picked up a couple other things. So she is also on a Road to 4,000 sale. She's very, very close. I think like 3,900 or something. So she was having some great deals in this show. One of these, so this was another pin. This is the first pin I picked up, honestly, actually. It was Maleficent from the Villains Framed Portrait Mystery Series. It is still available in parks. I think it only came out last year. I think that says 2024. But you get 2 pins in a box. They're $19.99. This was $10, which is essentially, you know, retail. So I was like, yeah, cool. I won't pay anything more than $10 for this because you could just go buy the box and see what you get. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wanted to collect this whole series kind of slowly, but surely we'll get there. And I have Shan Yu, Hades, Captain Hook, and now I have Mally. So I'm only missing a couple, I think. Ursula, Cruella, that might be it. And then she had a listing that was a really cheap pen. So you would pay $3 for a random loose pen. It was like a mystery. You don't know what you were going to get. And so I got one of them because I was like, I'm already paying the shipping. Might as well. And let's just see what I get. And this is what I got. This is Bernie from the Wally Hidden Mickey mystery set that came out last year. This is pin number 5 of 5. I already have this pin. I have the whole like 5 out of 5 set. 5 out of 5 pins in this set, just missing the chaser. But yeah, I mean, this is a very common pin. You'll see this a lot. I mean, it ranges from $3 to $5. I don't think anyone would pay more than $5 for it just because it's so common. But you know, a great trader to have like in your collection. I thought, I mean, a lot of people took advantage of it and bought a whole bunch of those. But with the mysteries, I'm always like, I don't know, because you might end up with a bunch of things you already have, or a bunch of things that you may not love. So I only got one, and that's what I got. So this is everything that I've got from Whatnot, and like, I think this was all purchased in the same day, to be honest. But it was a lot of fun to watch the shows. I didn't think I overpaid for anything by any means. And they're all fun things to add to the collection. It is a variety, which I love. So anyways, let me know if you're buying anything on Whatnot, if there are other sellers that you like. I am trying to stick to just a few because it can get overwhelming and add up really fast. I will just really fast give you a quick rundown. My husband went and looked at our charges from Whatnot in like the span of what, I think 4 or 5 days, and it was like $190. I know I'm like totally outing myself on what I've paid. Granted, a lot of those were really, really great finds and great deals, but still, like, you just don't know how fast it racks up until you see it and count it out. So I'm spacing it out now for real, for real. I'm just not even going on the Whatnot app. The deals will come around. That's what I want to remind everybody. They will come around. The pins will come around. Just be patient. And I will show something later on. It hasn't come in yet. That will be a prime example of this. And yeah, I'm excited about that to show you guys. But anyways, if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.